calling, and it killed her dreams. Kim finds out what in trouble means. Dungeon calling. When they don't have much to do, the jocks hang out and play sticks of poo. Dungeon calling. Once again we see Geddy make a weapon of a tragedy. Dungeon calling. Later on we will see if Randall goes to college for prehistory. Dungeon calling. He knows conversations end, and Tommy's always willing to help a friend. Dungeon calling. Give me your hand as we board the train to crazy land. Dungeon calling. Advice to...
Howdy do, and welcome to Dungeon Calling, a D&D podcast that reveals our jagged pasts. This is our Cogni Kids adventure. It's a story about 80s kids who might take over the world. We hope there will be adult humor, but most likely it will be aspirationally adult. And here are my friends and yours, Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I play Randall Holloway, a human druid who likes animals. Thanks.
Josh, wait, we need to just stop here because Josh just did his intro perfectly without, changing anything or ruining anything.
Really?
Yeah. Can we all just clap? Is that okay if we clap for Josh on this one?
Yeah.
Right? There.
Wow. Well done.
Thank you.
Gold star.
Josh, keep them coming. All right, Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and I play Kim Ray, a gnomish monk, and I remembered that.
Sean.
I am Sean. I play Tommy Dumbmakers, and I am the face of Renaissance.
And Tony.
Pork chop sandwiches!
Did you say pork chop scientist?
Sandwiches. I just got so excited I didn't get it out correctly.
And I will be your DM and Coyote Transition Specialist of Cogni, Ken. All right, guys.
I don't know what that job is.
Yeah, what's happening to the coyotes?
I transition them
From what to what?
away from your property and into the ground.
Oh, gotcha. Sort of like being a tree surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to ask you, is it coyote or coyote?
No, we're in the Northeast. No coyotes. Yeah.
That's true.
Gotcha.
All right, bit of business before we jump in. Is anybody else hearing a very low, pulsing, throbbing noise?
I think that's the heat in our house.
Okay.
Oh, I hear it.
What do I do about it?
You could turn it down.
I'll turn it off. It's not like it's cold in here.
I kind of like it.
It's actually the beginning of my new dance mix.
Yeah, when you said low, pulsing, throbbing, you got my 100% attention.
Well, listen, words are important, and we need to use them appropriately.
Okay, I think it's winding down now.
In my head, your heater is just this big metal face with a Cylon eye going back and forth on it.
Oh, my God.
I wish. I would run the heat 12 months a year if that was true.
All right, I think it stopped.
I'm still getting it.
Really?
Yep.
This is like the Star Trek. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
I don't know what to do. I turned it way down. It didn't go off. I think it's going to give itself a minute before it goes off.
Yeah, I bet it should pop off at a second or so.
Yeah.
So we should just keep vamping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just pretend you're on a submarine.
Dive.
So,
I will go to America with many fat women.
Is that coming to America?
As a total misquote of Hunt for Red October.
Oh, nice. Oh, God, I love that movie. That's one of those movies that if it's on, I can't not watch it.
It's really good.
I haven't seen it in like 20 years, but yeah,
It holds up. Like, it's just good storytelling.
Talk about a dad movie.
Right?
That's like a for real dad movie right there.
Holy shit, yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh, Rachel.
wow. Rachel.
You're in for a Baldwin.
Yeah, you are.
Which one, though?
The good one.
Oh, good. 'cause
In his prime.
you can get some lesser Baldwins, you know. And
I will live in Montana, and I will marry a round American woman and raise rabbits. And she will cook them for me, and I will have pickup truck. Maybe even a recreational vehicle. And drive from state to state. Do they let you do that?
oh,
That reminds me of where that conversation gets picked up again, referenced later again in the movie, but we can't say it because it's a spoiler.
oh.
All right, guys. So where did we leave off last time? Anybody remember what we did?
Yeah, I think Kim got into trouble.
Again.
Indeed.
Sort of just like parked in trouble, I think, is really where she's at right now. That was really the high point for me. I kind of forgot the rest of it.
We were on our way to try and track down Alison Philbrick, I believe.
Yes, you were.
And we had a list of Philbricks.
That's correct.
We have a list of 3 Philbricks.
And we have employment forms that we're going to fill out in the library.
I forgot about that. I hope someone can help us with that.
Yeah.
You have gainful employment opportunities.
It's 1988, so there's like one computer in the library. We're all going to gather around.
And Kim finally got picked up by the cops, but not for any of the reasons that she should have gotten picked up by the cops.
Yeah.
That's right.
Probably for the best. So this means do I just like miss out on fun times and adventures?
Yeah, that's what getting in trouble means.
Oh.
That's some bullshit. Don't like it.
Fortunately, we got the walkie-talkie, so you
Yeah.
can rear window this for us.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You guys do have the walkie-talkies. Excellent.
Yeah, Kim is just like sitting in her room rhythmically bouncing a ball against the wall. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Dun-dun.
She's been doing this for
Dun-dun.
like 36 hours now.
Dun-dun.
Yeah.
Dun-dun.
But her mom refuses to like in any way react.
Yeah.
So I don't remember exactly how the episode ended off last time. I know we got our papers for employment and then went outside, and is that where we stopped?
No,
I thought we were in front of the first Philbrick house.
that's right. You guys had continued your ride after Kim got picked up by the Popo, and you guys made your way to the first of the Philbricks houses.
All right.
You're arriving. Let's see, when did you guys leave? Are you guys like midday? Or are we at evening yet?
It was like mid-afternoon when we started, so
Yep.
probably early evening now, probably?
Yep. It took you a little while to get there, but certainly not hours. So I believe it was. Oh, I'm gonna say the wrong thing if I say it. It was some sort of salt box house. Not
Yes, yep.
overly.
That's what you said.
Not overly fancy. Pretty traditional, and things look pretty tidy outside.
So what do? Do we like break a window and then as they come around the front?
Nope. So what I was going to do is I was going to call Kim on the walkie-talkie and have her give us advice, and we would just do the opposite. But I think you already did that, so
Face is covered.
we're going to do it the other way, where Geddy goes and rings the doorbell, and we...
I miss Kim already. She was like the equal voting partner. We could offset you guys.
If Kim could hear this, she'd be like, boring.
No, I'm letting you hear that. I want you to hear this, yes.
Oh, you're on the...
Yeah.
Hotkeying.
You guys just have the button like taped down so that I can hear everything?
No, only when I think it's funny.
I think we got a hotkey, but if we do that, then you can't respond if we do it nonstop.
Oh, so it's perfect. You have to hear the shit we're doing, and you can't do a thing about it.
Fuck you, Randall.
Kim, what you need to remember is find a tense moment where we need to be quiet and then hit the squelch button.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Or just scream through, you guys okay?
Okay, so Geddy's going to go in, and should one of us go with you, Geddy, or you want to do this solo?
It's up to you guys. I'll ask, but...
How about we'll take turns? Tommy, you and Geddy do this one,
Hey.
and I'll team up with Geddy on the next one.
Okay,
All right, cool.
And I'll go 30 feet down the street so I look like I'm out of the way.
got it. Okay, let's do this.
All right, so I thug walk up to the front door.
Less gangsta.
I don't understand words that don't end with an R.
Less gangster.
I pound on the door aggressively.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. You hear some steps coming from inside. The door opens, revealing a rotund woman who is just barely taller than you two.
Hello. Oh, we're looking for one of our classmates named Alison Philbrick, and we didn't actually have her phone number or address, so we're checking out the Philbricks in the area, and we were wondering if she lives here.
She does not live here.
Do you happen to know, does this happen a lot? I bet this happens a lot. People coming asking.
No, this doesn't happen. Generally, friends know where friends live, and they don't go door to door. Are you,
I'm embarrassed.
is this some sort of legal thing?
I'm embarrassed. You get this all the time. I'm sorry.
I can't stress this enough. I do not get this all the time. This is very rare.
No, this is cliche, and I'm sorry we're wasting your time with it. You don't happen to know where Allison Philbrick lives out of the Cogni Philbricks, do you?
No, I'm sorry. We Philbricks don't keep in touch that way.
Okay.
Now, did you said she was a larger lady?
Rotund, yes.
Do you have any rabbits cooking?
Her eyes get wide, and she says, I think that you should be going now.
Okay, yeah, I think that's great.
Hey.
Hold on. When she said we don't keep in touch that way, I think she's talking about telepathy. I think 100%.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say that she's actually got Allison in the basement and we'd have to go rescue her.
Oh, well, we'll see and then come back.
Okay, that's fair.
Or we could just start with that.
Good day to you.
Good day. Thanks. Sorry to bother you.
She's closing the door and click.
All right, well, that's one down. I feel like that was successful.
Good job, y'all.
Yep.
She didn't call the police yet, so I think that's probably a win.
How did you know she had rabbits?
Well, I don't know. There's I have a hankering for rabbit stew. And traveling from state to state for some reason. I don't know.
All right, well, yeah, let's go number 2.
Number 2.
I always go number 2.
Right here on her porch.
I usually go number 3.
All right.
The Philbrooks, a broken family.
A shattered empire.
I'm going to tell Kim, I'm going to relate the whole scene to Kim as we're walking along to the next house.
You guys aren't very good at this.
I mean,
Thanks for the support, Kim. You're the wind beneath our wings, as always.
you mean if we did it better, that maybe that would have been Allison's house? Is that your implication?
Did you look in the phone book?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I'm so disgusted with you right now.
Oh, that's right. They did look in the phone book.
You were there. It
We're legit there.
was before you were in the po-po.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Kim's trying to come up with other advice. Maybe look in a better phone book that has kids' names in it?
Oh, okay. We'll go ask for the kids' phone book. That's a good idea. Geddy, why didn't we think of that? We're such
I don't know,
idiots.
It's so obvious. We just need to find whoever's driving around in a creepy van and ask them if we can borrow their kids' phone book, and then we're good to go.
Well, they actually have a kid's phone book, at least at my kids' school now.
Really?
They didn't when we were kids, but now, yeah, we have for like a little elementary school.
Oh.
Just the little elementary kids, yeah.
That's weird.
That's wild. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay, so it sounds like Tommy and I just have to find the creepy van around the neighborhood, and he'll give us a ride
There you go. That
to
sounds good.
wherever we need to go.
Some candy.
Yeah.
Love this plan.
I guess we start heading towards the next Philbrick.
Okay, this Philbrick, if you are going to the next spot, I just sort of assumed you had like an encyclopedic knowledge of Cogni. Do you know where all of the addresses might be? Do you know all of the street types?
I mean, we know the normal streets. If they're on like one of those weirdo in-between streets with 2 houses on it, we might not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and like cul-de-sacs and like all of the...
Well,
One of us has to have like the Thomas Guide for Cogni, because that's a thing, right?
Yeah, like strapped to the side of your bike. Yeah.
can you even imagine what the Thomas Guide for Cogni would look like?
Oh my God. It's terrifying.
So good.
Dear listener, for your $1,000 pledge, you will get the Thomas Guide to Cogni.
Wow.
We're having all streets and addresses for all of the characters you will meet in this adventure.
I'm pretty sure that the Thomas Guide for Cogni is just the game Fireball Island.
Danger lurks on Fireball Island. More than a mere board game, it's a 3-dimensional adventure. Your quest, the idol's jewel.
Coward, I'll go first. A shortcut.
But it's not so easy. Mountains and chasms stand in your way.
Got it.
And beware, your foes are out to stop you with thundering fireballs
Oh, stubborn.
and collapsing bridges.
Oh, no. Got it. Dog me.
And you don't win till you're off Fireball Island, the 3-dimensional adventure from Milton Bradley.
Welcome to the Necromantic Empire. The Necromantic Empire
is an RPG podcast where we get to view what it's like to be an NPC as they work for the evil boss trying to take over the world. and join us as we follow these spell components through their daily work regimen. The Necromantic Empire is available on Spotify, Apple, Audible, and more. You can find the Necromantic Empire on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and Reddit. Check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/Time of Your Half-Life.
We appreciate you.
And now the weather from the United Broadcasting.
Dig 'em!
Today's forecast calls for clear skies and mostly honey weather. Honey.
Honey Smacks. Taste sweet as honey, 'cause I take puffs of wheat and smack 'em honey sweet.
That's our weather forecast.
Pour it on, Dig 'em.
A honey sweet part of this nutritious breakfast.
Beginning rain and sleet.
Did Weatherman say rain and sleet?
No, honey sweet.
Oh.
Kellogg's Honey Smacks.
Taste sweet as honey.
So we were going to go on to the next Philbrick residence, and it seems as though this one, you're going to have to cross a bridge across the Cogni River to...
Ooh, we're on the wrong side of town?
Oh, no.
I don't know. Are you on the wrong side now?
What can the wrong side look like?
Oh, maybe we're on the right side. Maybe we've never been to the right side of Cogni.
And crossing a bridge in Cogni is always a touchy situation.
Right.
That's right.
Because of the sharks? So, okay, well, we're going to go across the bridge. I think we have to hold our breath, right? Is that the...
Yeah.
Well, what you do have to do is you're going to spend probably 10 to 15 minutes just pedaling uphill, because it's an uphill climb to get to where this bridge is towards the north of town. And then once you're there, you're going to have to cross the bridge. But I would like Josh to tell me what interesting thing is going on at the bridge as you guys pass.
There are a couple of members of the varsity football team, offensive linemen, real big bruisers, who are currently at the bridge playing poo sticks. Because they had to read a book for their summer reading assignment, and so they chose Winnie the Pooh.
Awesome.
That's lovely.
They are so focused, they don't even know we're there.
Is Pooh Sticks legit just pushing dog turds around with a stick?
Oh, yeah, only in Cogni, though.
The traditional rules for poo sticks is 2 people throw sticks in the water at the same time, and whoever's stick comes out of the other side first wins.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Almost no poo involved.
Yeah, and markedly less bear, too. All right, so you guys roll up on these tremendous, meaty jocks and witness them flinging dead branches off into the Cogni River, and then racing over to the other side to uproarious applause and then a bunch of shaming slurs as one of them obviously wins and the other loses.
And I would like to just encourage everyone out there to Google beefy jocks.
Yes.
Not on your work phone, please.
Happening right now.
I imagine since they're offensive linemen, the sticks that they decide to throw in the river are basically small trees.
No, absolutely.
Shockingly, everything on the first page that comes up for a Google search is porn.
Shockingly?
Every single one.
That wasn't what you were expecting?
It wasn't. I thought there would be more like teen dream kind of images, but no.
That's not really a thing anymore.
I mean, that's what a teen dream is now.
Fair enough.
Hold on, Tony, do you have Safe Search turned off? That's not a good idea.
Or blocked.
Listener, you're going to have to do CPR on your net nanny. Do not do this.
I was looking for love in all of the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I'll bless the day I discover another heart, looking for love.
Okay, so they're throwing things off, as they cheer and then jeer at one of their own. They see you guys coming, and you see the moment where they see you, and the energy changes, and they are all definitely locked on you guys right now.
Oh, this is probably going to work out fine.
Just full speed. Keep going.
Okay, yeah, it's a little flat across here, so that's an option.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think
Is that the plan?
probably not a terrible option.
Yep.
All right, well, then let's have some initiative. Let's see what we got.
I drift behind him and I grip the baseball bat from in between the spokes. But we can do initiative if you like.
All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, okay. What'd you guys get?
13.
Okay.
7.
Do I roll?
No.
Damn it.
Yes.
Come on.
Roll for advice.
I'll just shout.
Moral support.
Seriously.
Maybe you can scare him off. I got a 16.
All right. And a 16. All right, Geddy, are you going to sort of pass this plan on at all? Or how's this going to go down?
Just go. Motor as fast as you can.
All right.
Speed. Go, go, go.
All right, Josh, you're up. What are you going to do?
Do they look like they're just making a beeline towards us, or are they just...
Yeah. I mean, they're not like running, but they've noticed you a little bit of distance off. Now they've all noticed you, and there's like 6 of them,
Ooh.
and they're coming towards you for sure.
What part of fucking looking at us don't you understand?
I'm going to look back at Tommy. Does it look like Tommy has any inclination to try to get away from them?
If you guys both get it past, I'm not going to be the one that stays behind, I guess. But
Okay, I'm going to go quick then. Quick.
All right, so you're going to dash across. All right, you got your bike on there, so you're already moving double speed, so you can go like about 120, and then Tommy, you're up next.
All right, so I fall behind Geddy and loosen up the baseball bat. So I'll go whatever speed I have to end up behind him.
Okay. All right, Geddy, you're up.
I'm just pedaling. And I look back to those guys and say, guys, we gotta hurry up. My mom said she's at the hospital. I don't know what happened to my brother, but it's serious. Come on.
But it's contagious.
That's right.
Oh, is it scabies again?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He has super scabies. He might not make it.
All right,
They said I had to get home into my bubble again.
roll a persuasion for me, Geddy.
That is a... Oh, motherfucker. I'm really good. This is like one of my best things I can do advantage-wise, but I rolled a natural 1.
Well, it honestly sounded a little bit like you rolled a natural 1, so... Are you in the river?
Oh, my God.
Instead, you scream out, "Jock itch!"
Oh my God. Okay. So you're able to pedal by. We're going to close with you, but since you just zoomed as fast as you could by, they're not going to be able to catch you. They didn't notice you guys in time. So, Tommy, if you're going to follow on Geddy's heels, you'll be by as well, and they won't have an opportunity to grab you.
All right, can I swing the bat as a free action as I go by?
You're not that close.
Crap. All right.
But you could like brandish it for sure, though.
God. Tommy, no!
No. If the plan's to rabbit, we'll do it.
Okay. All right. So you guys make it by, and then you can hear them jeering. I'm trying to come up.
Oh, boy.
Everything that is in my head
You don't want to repeat.
is a goddamn horror show.
Exactly.
And why are you not unleashing a horror show? Like,
Well, there's 2 things. One, it could be too horrible and like really like off-putting. Or 2, it could be really tame and not horrible enough. And then I'll just seem like a dumbass who can't think of something that's horrible and then stop the podcast to tell you how horrible it was.
never question your inner hate. Just unleash.
You little weirdos! You get back here! We're gonna throw you in the river! We're gonna play pool sticks with you!
San Dimas Valley High School rules.
Yeah!
I'd like to shout, that sounds terrible. I'd rather not.
I could make it so you can room with your mom in the hospital!
What?
They were listening.
Oh my God, apparently it worked.
Seriously.
You convinced one of the 6 of them that...
And do you know how hard it is to yell a full sentence?
Yeah.
Have you ever really tried it?
Wow. I never thought about that.
You use all your breath up like in 4 or 5 syllables.
You guys don't fit within the expected norms.
Have a good day.
That was all subtext. You could definitely tell that was their subtext.
And they quietly go back to their poo sticks.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Way to go, Daryl. You let him go.
Oh, bother.
Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, tubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff. He's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, willy-nilly silly old bear.
All right. So onward, down on the other side here, and a little bit of downhill, zooming along. You are going to pass one person from school who is out in their yard playing. Who is it?
Well, that would be Jeremy Klondike, the school wrestling champion.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a big jock issue this time. Okay.
Seriously.
Yeah, although he doesn't really fit in with the other jocks. He doesn't talk enough. He's 6.5 feet tall and about 300 pounds. And that's pretty unusual for middle school. And so he has a real hard time. He can't make weight for any of the standard weight classes, so they have to ship in people and sometimes livestock from out of state for him to wrestle with. Nobody knows if he's nice or not because no one dares actually talk to him. No one's ever actually heard him speak words, so we don't know anything about it. But he's one of those people that is so big that they're kind of round, like their necks and head and everything about them is round. They have like this fat, muscly look to them. I don't know if you've ever seen the look, but that's the look.
All right. Wow. Jeremy Klondike.
Yep. And I don't know if he's related to the Klondike fortune, as in what would you do for one, but maybe.
But you don't want to find out.
He would apparently wrestle for one. That's
Yes, wrestle a bear for one, yeah.
And what is he surprisingly doing in his yard?
Flower arrangement.
Okay, so he's gardening. He's got his wrestling. Oh no, it's weekend. He doesn't have the onesie on. So he is.
I mean, maybe he does.
No. He's in a t-shirt that is too tight for a 300-pound man, and he has gloves that look like they don't quite cover the backs of his palms, and he has a trowel and is digging in some flower beds in the front. You know, you guys drive by. He glances at you, but doesn't necessarily look like he's gonna say or do anything. You guys want to roll by? Anything going on?
Do you think he knows if Allison Philbrick lives in the neighborhood?
Randall, if you want to go down that path, I support you. Find out.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, you'll be a legend. No one else in school has dared talk to him.
And just so the picture is perfectly clear, it's not a 300-pound man, it's a 300-pound 12-year-old.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Where a lot of it is muscle.
Very disturbing.
True. Everyone assumes the man part. Yeah.
I'm going to roll up to his edge of his lawn and stop my bike.
Okay.
And say, excuse me, are you Jeremy?
Yeah.
Hi, Jeremy. You don't know me, but my name is Randall. Or maybe you do. No, you probably don't know me.
I don't know you.
We were in prehistory class together last year.
Prehistory?
I was going to say.
What is prehistory class?
How is that a thing?
Well, you kind of have to. It's really just fiction writing, but anyway, so
this interaction isn't going well for you.
No, see, that's where you're wrong. This is actually going way better than usual. Jeremy, just a quick question. There's a girl in our class named Allison Philbrick. Do you happen to know if she lives around here?
Yeah, she lives 2 blocks up.
Oh, perfect. Okay, which way?
You go up Oak Hill, and then you take a left onto Shumpike Road, and she lives up there.
Awesome, thank you. We had to ask her about a class thing, but we didn't know where she was at.
Oh, I'm glad it wasn't creepy or nothing.
Yeah, me too. All right. Well, thank you very much, Jeremy. I appreciate it. Your garden looks awesome.
Thanks. Nice bike.
Thank you. Definitely didn't used to belong to my sister.
Oh, and that is sad about Jerry because he's probably never ridden a bike.
Oh, wow.
Just a Harley.
I feel like we need to keep Jeremy in our roster because A, Jeremy's cool.
Yeah.
And B, in this world, Jeremy could be some like kick-ass reinforcement muscle.
Yeah.
Imagine if we bring Jeremy into Narnia. He would be like 40 feet tall or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, troll or something.
You know for a fact he'd play a rogue.
That's right.
Sneaking around.
Okay, so I hop on my bike and I say, well, thank you much, Jeremy. Have a good rest of your weekend.
All right. See you at school.
See ya. We'll ride off.
All right.
Wow. No one's going to believe that you talked to him.
I mean, who am I going to tell besides you guys?
Jeremy might be my new favorite character in Cogni.
Yeah, he seemed pretty chill, actually.
I love that interaction. Yeah.
Does seem like maybe there's a much better story that is around just him, and we were in for 1 second.
Mom, I was outside gardening and these 3 weirdos came up on bikes. You didn't tell him where the girl lived, did you? No, I gave him a fake house. So I was going to protect her.
I told him where the coal fire is. So.
Cogni's definitely got a coal fire, right?
It's got to.
Weirdly, there's no coal mine. There's just a coal fire.
No coal for miles around, but coal fire.
And it had to have erupted underneath whatever the most spectacular thing that all the town funds would have been put towards to construct. Like, ironically, maybe it would be a fire department building or...
No, it was the archway that you would come into Cogni and everybody would be like, oh my God, we're finally here.
Perfect.
And then it caught on fire.
And the really amazing thing was there wasn't some industrial accident that caused the fire to start. It was there before the town was founded. They founded it on top of an active coal fire.
Right.
Oh my God.
So let's go in the direction he said, but as soon as I'm out of earshot, I'm going to call up Kim and I'm going to say, Kim.
Yeah? What's up?
I just talked to Jeremy Klondike, the wrestling kid.
What?
Yeah.
He doesn't talk.
No, he was gardening in his front yard.
Kim just laughs and hangs up.
Kim, you can't hang up. It's a walkie-talkie.
No.
I just keep talking to her.
Kim makes an audible click.
Oh my God.
That's not how this works, Kim. No, really, he was here and he helped us.
No, I gotta get back to bouncing this ball. Bye.
Bye, Kim.
Oh my God. So good.
Okay, so let's go where he said, and we should double check if one of the Philbrick addresses we have matches the house he sent us to.
Okay, yeah. You guys follow his directions, and then where he said the house was, it matches one of the addresses that you guys copied from the phone book.
Wait, why the fuck does he know where Allison Philbrick lives?
They probably rode the bus together.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, they're only like 2 blocks apart, so they're not super far apart.
Yeah, okay, so let's do it. You ready, Geddy?
Let's do this.
He could probably see her from his backyard. So.
I didn't get that at first, but that's pretty fun.
Yes, now I did too. Okay, I think, Tommy, you should go with Geddy again. I think you guys did such a solid job last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out perfect.
We kind of nailed it. All right, well, let's do this.
Do you want to punch the door this time?
Okay, yeah, I got it.
All right.
So I do a Geddy version of a normal human knock.
Which is like
a half a knock.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a rhythm to it?
No, it's like one. It's just one rap.
Oh, I'm going to do play-by-play for Kim from about 30 feet away on the walkie-talkie. Okay, they just knocked. Well, Geddy knocked. You know, he did the thing he does that's like knocking, but not really knocking, so no one could hear it.
Yeah, what's that all about?
I don't know. I think maybe there's probably a rule about sound in his house. I'm not really sure.
That kid's got anxiety.
He does. Yeah, we should talk to him about that.
Guys, I can hear you.
Yeah, I know. This is how we wanted to tell you have anxiety. Anyway, keep going. You're doing great.
Okay, thanks.
This is not going to work. This is totally fucked. So what's he going to say when he finds her? I don't even know.
I can still hear you.
So, do you think this girl even really talked to him?
Do you think, is she even real?
I can still hear you!
Well, I mean, Jeremy, who was probably real, said she lived over here.
Good point.
But wait, do you think Geddy just imagined the whole interaction he had with Allison? That makes way more sense, doesn't it?
You're thinking about this a lot.
Randall, it's okay that you're jealous of my love. But you'll get there one day too. I promise you. You just need to stay open-hearted.
All right, I'm done.
And you need to believe.
You guys are on your own.
Kim's cracking up again.
I'm going to knock again.
Okay.
This time normal knock.
Okay, like an assertive Geddy knock.
Yep, like what an adult would knock.
Yeah.
More than one knock?
Like a small adult. Like half an adult.
Like someone who is coming to sell life insurance at your house unannounced. That kind of knock.
Yeah.
But didn't really want to.
Yeah, but was probably a little scared.
Whose uncle put him up to it, and he needed a summer job, but it was the only thing he could find.
All right, after you knock, you hear some footsteps coming to the door, and the door opens, and there's a older, blonde, dad-looking guy. Hello, can I help you?
Excuse me, Mr. Philbrick. I'm one of Allison's classmates, Geddy, and I was wondering if she was home because I had a question for her.
Yep, 1 second. Puddin' pie. There's some boys at the door for you.
Wait.
And you hear,
Oh my god. Wait, can we hang out with him some more?
Exactly.
All right, so
I'm trying to figure. It's like he's from a different place, but it's entirely unclear where. It's very good.
Kim, he's from the other side of the river. We covered that.
all right, so some footfalls happen down the stairs, and Alison Philbrick comes into view, and she comes to the front door, and she says, hello.
Hey, Allison. I'm sorry that we just showed up here unannounced. I know that's super weird, but we had a question for you. Do you have like a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, you remember the other day when you and I talked and you told me about the gathering that was happening at the Girl Scout or...
Yeah, Camp Swampy.
Camp Swampy, yeah. Remember that?
No, I don't remember that. A get-together?
Yeah, didn't you and I meet? Remember, like you were practicing. You had the book about magic that it's a book that I knew and I was familiar with, and then you told me that there's going to be a gathering at the Girl Scout camp over the weekend, and that I should like show up, and so we did.
I looked for bruises on her head.
Just no, I don't remember that at all. We've never met each other outside of school.
Do I feel like she's telling the truth?
Oh,
Seems like she's probably telling the truth.
Insight.
yeah, do an insight check for me, please.
Okay.
Hey, Kim, it's going real bad. Real bad.
I know, I hear. I've got popcorn.
I could hear his heart breaking over the walkie-talkie.
Oh, this is so sad.
I'm too overwhelmed, and my insight definitely is no sight. I got a 3.
Okay, she seems like she's telling the truth as far as you can tell. Maybe more than telling the truth, she seems confused.
All right, I'm really sorry. I must have... I swear to God that it was you, but clearly you would know whether it's you or not. Wait, all right, let me see if this is familiar.
You silver-tongued devil.
That just got weird.
No, all right, well, how about this? And then out of nowhere, I materialize a beautiful flower, like one of the magic trick flowers.
Oh, really?
And I'll be like, wow.
Whoa.
Does that... You remember from the chapter in the book? This is one of the first things that gets covered? Does that ring any bells? This has got to be so strange to you if this does not ring any bells. I'm really sorry.
No, that was amazing. How did you do that?
Oh, wow. It's magic. It's really dorky, but it's something I've practiced like my whole life since the orphanages.
Stop, Geddy.
Because it's a cool icebreaker and it's a neat way to make friends.
Ixnay on the orphanage, eh?
Thanks. So sorry. No. So sorry for bothering you. And I think we're gonna go now. And I must have gotten confused. And please don't tell anyone on the planet about this. Okay, bye-bye.
Tommy, can you help him? He needs help right now.
I do like a gentle punch on the side of the head.
Her head or yours?
Mine, I'm assuming.
I do it to Geddy. No.
Oh, okay.
Like one of those friendly punch on the shoulders, but the Tommy versions to the head is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like on the temple.
She says, okay, guys.
Geddy.
See you around.
Geddy.
Okay. See you at school. Let's go, Tommy.
Hey.
And she closes the door, and then you hear her go, Dad?
Okay, you find a bunch of arrows, and...
We'll simply do what he always does with unexpected arrows. I'll use Gust of Wind to blast them straight up in the air, then wait to see how many of them my companions can dodge. The current record is most.
Mog steps back and looks around and goes, anyone want to play darts?
Mad Maven needs one of those arrows really bad. I've got some lamb stew stuck in my teeth. Those dwarves, man. I mean, they're good cooks and everything, but boy, it was a little grisly. Oh, thank you.
He's gonna grab an arrow in each hand, go into rage, and look for somebody to stab.
Bramble's gonna pick up a bunch of arrows to add to their stash, and then they're gonna turn, catch Flambe's eye, and go, "Oh no, you don't! Don't you even think about doing that!"
I'm gonna break an arrow into a pin length and start writing this shit down. Nobody's gonna believe it.
You wanna do what? The podcast where Dungeons & Dragons sometimes happens. Find us on Spotify.
I hope I wasn't supposed to understand any of that.
I mean,
all right, let's go get out of earshot.
Yeah, okay.
And kind of debrief for a second. I'm going to get Kim on the walkie because I think we need some support here.
I think it's pretty clear what happened, frankly.
Okay.
Did we just break up?
Someone cast a spell on her and took away her memory.
What?
Yeah, there's a wizard in town.
Okay, so...
Why aren't you guys getting this?
All right, I'm following you, but I feel like it wasn't a spell cast on her. I feel like there was like a mimic or something that I talked to the first time.
What are you guys fucking talking about?
Because
we're not in crazy land right now. We're in boring land.
Oh, Randall, fucking buckle up because you're about to take the express train to crazy land. Because we just had a magical adventure to a different realm over the weekend, remember? And remember, the only reason that it happened was because that girl from our middle school told me, who then told us to go to that place. That's not some crazy coincidence. We got honey trapped.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Geddy, can you, just for a second.
Is this going to make me feel bad about myself?
Oh, no.
Because I'm already feeling pretty bad about myself, Randall.
What was the last thing that Allison, before confused noises, what is the last thing that Allison said to you?
Just now or the when we first talked?
Just now.
That she didn't talk to me before.
Yep. Okay. No, keep going. There's more conversation after that.
And it was see you later, boys, or something like that.
Okay. Right before that, you did something, right?
Oh, I impressed her with magic.
Yeah. You impressed her with magic. And then what did you do? You acted crazy and left.
Oh, he took a hit.
Oh, yeah, and then I did get punched in the head.
You got punched in the head. That's sort of par for the course. But you randomly found a girl to accost, and you showed her magic, and she liked it. And then you fled.
That sounds perfect, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, this is...
Kim over the walkie is like, yeah, Geddy's crazy, you guys.
So I know there's some bigger picture stuff we're dealing with, the slow disintegration of reality and such, but I just think you could...
Should I go ask her out?
No, not now. Now is...
Randall, is that what you're suggesting?
No, but there's an in-between sometimes.
Oh.
Okay, let's just table that for now, and we'll go back to the fact that you talked to an imaginary ghost.
Yeah, what's that about?
How about Kim? You weren't here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have more insight into what's going on.
Kim, that's seriously, as a girl, so I'm sure you've done this, why would you phantom a guy, and then when he comes back, pretend to not be a phantom?
Wait, what?
Okay.
It's sort of like ghosting, but it's more real.
But it's based on the comic book?
Wait, is she a ghost?
No. No. Because she's alive.
Yeah, she's for real, because Jeremy knows her, and we see her at school.
Geddy, are you sure you didn't imagine that conversation with her?
No, I'm not sure of that.
Wait, but we did have a real thing happen.
Yeah, all the craziness happened because of that conversation.
Something led us there. So, okay, let's just spitball because I think all of our ideas are going to be terrible, so we should just get them all out quick.
Okay.
Okay, so your idea was that she had a spell cast on her, and she did this, but now doesn't remember it.
That was my idea.
Yeah, that was Tommy's idea.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tommy.
I get ideas.
I'm really sorry, Tommy. That was by basis of all the ideas we're about to spew out, it's a pretty good idea. They're probably going to get worse real quick. So, Geddy, your idea was that there was some sort of simulant who was pretending to be Alison Philbrick.
That was a really cool word you just said.
It was in a story I read. Well, I read the first half. Okay, so that's ideas. How about Kim? What do you think's going on?
Maybe.
You think that Geddy hallucinated it?
I think he could have hallucinated it, but another possibility, speaking from my female perspective.
Ooh.
Yes.
Tell us.
Is that maybe she didn't want her dad to know she was talking to you because her dad's like right behind her, right?
Yep.
Well, wait.
Oh, I should have done the blink once if you're safe, blink twice if you're not safe thing.
Or alternatively, Maybe she didn't want anyone to know she was talking to Geddy.
Oh, well, Tommy was there. That's true.
Yeah.
That hurts because it's so likely.
Occam's razor.
How much did you believe that she didn't understand the magic, right? You said that she was all into magic, and if she was faking, then she wouldn't have been surprised, or maybe she was a really good actor or something.
Yeah.
Wait, is she in drama club? She's not, right?
Oh, no.
There ain't no good actors in that club.
And Tommy would know. Yeah.
There's one, but you're him.
Oh my God, amazing.
Except Thomas.
They are all hacks. That's true. Okay, so the thing that's weird, and this is sort of a sidelight of the thing that I was ragging on you for finding the one girl who might think you were interesting and then stopping talking to her, is that you somehow found the one girl who liked magic, which is what the fake her also did.
I think I see where you're going with this, Randall, but I think you're confused because the entire world loves magic.
Okay, can somebody...
It's like what you just experienced there. It's not surprising at all. It happens all the time.
Okay, hold on.
It's why we fall in love with the magical arts.
I got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. Got me so blind I can't see. That she's a black magic woman. She's trying to make the devil out of me. You cast a spell on me, baby.
Can I make a retroactive insight as to whether Allison was really amazed or was like, what do I say to get out of this situation?
No, first things first is that Geddy has to bubble in inspiration. That was fucking amazing. Well done. Perfect.
Yay.
Hold on. Once we tell him that actually nobody thinks that, can we remove his inspiration?
No.
Okay, then I won't bother.
Nope, it's his little gem to hold on to. Yeah, you can try to make an insight. I think because you're not doing it right at the moment of we're going to do disadvantage. Because you're trying to like think about it.
Yeah, okay. Not great. Real bad. Just a 1 would be the lower of the ones. So we're rowing pretty solidly this time.
Yeah, it seemed like she
seemed sincere.
She seemed sincere, and you just are not capable of parsing subtext.
Certainly not for...
It's just not a thing you're going to be able to pull out.
Certainly not for the ladies, I don't think. So, so we have a bunch of different possibilities. Someone wanted us to go there.
Yeah.
She might also have a brain tumor.
No.
It's possible.
If she had a brain tumor, we would probably know through school, wouldn't we?
Yeah, and I don't think her dad would have let her talk to us.
Yeah.
Are people with brain tumors not allowed to talk to dumb, funny-looking kids?
If someone you cared about was sick, would you let them talk to us?
If somebody I didn't care about wanted to talk to us, I would stop them. So we're going to start pedaling back, but maybe we'll go the other way. We'll take the other bridge.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be longer to get home, but not necessarily.
Well, we have a lot to parse.
Yeah.
So.
But you might have forgotten them football assholes are on the other bridge there. So if we go back there, we might get to fight them.
No, I don't think you forgot, Tommy.
Tommy, they probably went to the other bridge to find all the sticks that they threw in.
Oh, that's true.
All right, that's a good point.
Okay, so something that is apparently not Allison Philbrick, or not consciously Allison Philbrick, wanted us to go to Camp Swampy. Lance claimed that it wasn't us, except that he was fucking around in Fantasyland, in that case by himself. Which maybe he does all the time. I don't know.
Oh, I forget. Was he expecting us?
No.
No, he purported to be surprised that we were there, but apparently we have no insight, so who knows? I think so far this game, our average roll is about a 1.75. So
it's not great. You guys got some low rolls.
It's par.
So something wanted us to do. Geddy, do you have like some weird kind of second sight?
Ooh.
Have you ever seen anything else like this or anything else that was unexplained?
I mean,
particularly lately in the last few days.
The only things I can think of beyond the magical dick made of light that I drew in front of me. Well, okay, I guess that's really anything that happened in the magic space.
Yeah, okay, not counting there.
Not counting that. The only thing that's unexplained is how quickly that performance teacher popped up by the sketched up old abandoned train station.
Huh.
That was weird.
That was weird.
I also remember that time you threw little sparklers out of your hand right before Kim stabbed a guy with a stick.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty wild, too. You did that.
That's just magic, though.
Also, mysteriously, Tommy has the voice of an angel. So that seems weird, too.
That's unexplained as well, yes?
Maybe unrelated. Okay. Well, we should probably go home, is what it comes down to. But at some point, should we ask Lance more questions? He didn't admit to knowing anything about Allison, right? He just said, that's weird, or something like that.
I think we should talk to him about it. I think that's got to be our next step. Directly after we all discuss the fact that I just got dumped and I'm back on the market.
All right. So Geddy, I feel for you. I feel for you, man.
Relationships, Randall, like, you're going to be here one day, and it's hard. Like, relationships are hard.
I know. They say it's the toughest job you'll ever love, I think. So Geddy, if you can think of a way to do it where you don't look like a total lunatic, I think maybe you should talk to Allison again sometime.
I think I should too.
But maybe don't talk about her imaginary twin. Maybe lead with something not crazy, or at least your normal level of crazy.
The Phantom version of her and I really hit it off, more so than any other girl I've ever talked to. So maybe the Phantom's based on a little bit of the real her. And she did like the flower trick, you're right. I was just too overwhelmed with the idea that she wasn't real the first time to realize that I was hitting it off with her again.
I mean, considering the fact that you came to her house and asked her about a thing that she did not do unannounced, and that you had Muscle standing next to you, that went about as well as it possibly could have.
Yeah.
I've been thinking, I don't know what it says about me, but I don't understand how anyone sees us stalking a girl across town, showing up on her doorstep unannounced, creeping her out, and then having her sort of like it. How do we define that as anything other than 100% success?
Yeah, total win.
Oh, man.
Total win.
That's like the best possible thing you could ever expect in middle school or in later life.
Tommy, this is the 80s. People could still do that and look like they were charming like John Cusack.
Oh, right.
And not uncharming like John Malkovich.
It also all happened in front of her, like, colonial era school principal dad.
Yeah, that was weird, right?
Yeah, and tell me he had a pipe, but it wasn't lit.
Yes, he did. And a cardigan sweater.
Wow.
Wait, maybe we can hang out with him. I think I want to hang out with everybody that we interacted with today, except maybe the offensive line.
Does Cogni even have a university? I don't think we have a university for that guy to be teaching at.
We barely have a school. Come on.
I mean, let's be honest. He did not have patches on his elbows. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's fair. So we could have a community college.
So he's not tenured.
Right.
He hasn't developed his final form yet.
Yeah, you molt.
Well, so a lot more questions and almost no answers.
Yep.
So we're really working this.
I think we should get together with Kim the next time that Kim is busted out.
So 1992?
And we got to talk to Lance. Because, all right, obviously Lance is accustomed to crazy things happening in the real world. Because even though the fantasy place is a different realm, there's a doorway to a fantasy place in our real world.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
That's true.
And we got to warn him that there's a wizard in town.
Yeah. So for real.
Everybody needs to know the wizard situation.
The wizards in town out breaking hearts.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought of another thing with the Lance situation. Lance used to play with Matt, right?
Mm-hmm.
There must be other kids he's played with.
Oh, interesting.
And they're somewhere, right?
Do you think Matt could have known about the magic place and not told us? Like, do you think Lance ever played with him in there?
Well, I thought that was what Lance was implying.
Oh.
And you remember when he suggested that we go talk with him, he was a little cagey about like what kind of games they were playing.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, you're right.
Mhm.
Right.
That's why we thought there was these very special episode vibes. But But there must have been other people in Matt's group, right? Who are still...
Yeah, if it was one-on-one D&D, that would be weird.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Shut up, Rachel. You don't know. Shut
up. No judgments. No judgments.
You can't play one-on-one.
Oh, I beg to differ. You can play 1-on-0.
Yeah, it's true.
You can solo this?
You can solo it, baby.
That's called creating characters for years.
You can definitely do it. It's terrible, but you can totally do it.
Yes, it's something that you do to tread water until hopefully your life aligns.
Yeah, until you get that one friend. But but so maybe there are other kids in town who experienced having magical powers briefly. I don't know. I'm a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's a lot to unpack. I think we should go home and conference with Sillytail and see how it looks in the morning.
I think you're right.
I think that sounds good.
I think that's the answer. Kim, what have you been up to?
Bouncing this ball. Listen to this.
Oh, nice.
Have you gotten really good at it?
Yeah, I started out really good at it.
Oh.
I'm bouncing it right against Ray Ray's wall in his bedroom.
Kim, I didn't get to tell you how impressed I was at how you got arrested. Because you got arrested like it's something that you do every other Tuesday. It was so second nature to you, and you didn't get freaked out at all about the prospects of adult jail?
Man, I'm a little girl. I'm not going to jail. Look at me. You can't see me.
It's a walkie-talkie, yeah.
I'm adorable.
Literally can't see you.
You know I'm adorable.
You just stab a guy with a spear.
It's true, yeah.
They don't know that. Nobody knows that.
You didn't get freaked out at all, though.
And if any of you guys tell anybody about that, you're getting the spear next.
Fair enough.
You better watch how you talk to whip you in the face Randall. He's not going to take that guy flying down.
Yeah, no, I think we all have things that we know about each other at this point that would be awkward to explain to authorities and parental figures. So I think we're just going to sit on those.
Okay, that's fair.
That sounds good. Yeah. It sounds like you guys have had a really good day.
Oh.
I guess we're going to head on home and go back into our normal humdrum lives.
All right.
So we're taking the long way around, right?
Yep.
So we have a while to keep talking about all of our theories, which are all terrible and stupid.
Yep.
But at least it's downhill because we did have to pump up the volume on our way up.
Just pump it up.
All right, so I think the scene is going to fade off with you three biking home in and out of some side streets, taking some out-of-the-way routes to try and stay hidden while chatting about this stuff with the walkie-talkie taped to your handlebars, and Kim sitting at home, bouncing her ball off Ray Ray's wall, and then each bounce, Ray Ray hits the wall and says, "Shut up! Shut up!"
Delicious.
It's so good.
How's Christy doing?
Oh,
no. Goats in the public pool, unisex mall. The weekly dump duel overpasses will fall. The fountain's on fire, but I have no fear, 'cause Cogni is drowning and I live by the river. Dungeon calling, where we meet the kids.
everyone got real quiet there.
Right?
Because that was the creepiest thing I've heard in a long time.
The recording is recording?
Yeah, wasn't it like lower than usual? I actually turned around and looked behind me in the room.
Oh, weird. It sounded the same to me.
It's like I was ready to fight to the death here.
Seriously. The robot apocalypse. It's a ticking clock. Might as well start at your place.
Yeah.
Put the needle on the record. 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 Put the needle on the record when the drum beats go like this.